introduction of the test speaker. Matthew Morey, one small step. One small step, Matthew Morey.
As I stand shivering in the October rain outside the Pentagon with 20,000 of my closest friends waiting for the starting cannon, I think back to my first little step on this journey. If you had been with me 2 months prior on Syracuse University's quad, you would have seen all the freshmen bombarding onto the quad, trying to see which groups they want to sign up for. I was already in the Army ROTC. They had paid for college. So I went straight to their booths. As I approached, I smelled popcorn that was meant to entice the freshmen in. And a nice young lady walks up to me and goes, "Hi, who are you?" Matt Morey. "Would you like to join the Army 10-mile run team?" When I joined ROTC, I could barely run the required 2 miles. And this, although lovely, somewhat ludicrous woman wanted me to run 10? I took one small step to the left and then approached the Ranger Challenge table, because that is where the fun is. The Ranger Challenge team did ruck marches. The Ranger Challenge team did rope bridges. The Ranger Challenge team did weapons fire courses. Hooah! This is what I wanted! One fatal flaw. Can anyone guess what the Ranger Challenge team also did, or who they might have trained with 3 times a week? That's right, the Army 10-mile team. 3 times a week, I was getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to run the Appalachian, not mountains, the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains in Syracuse, New York. Each week, going just a little further, a little further, and a little further, until we're in September. And I'm actually doing 10 miles. No, I'm not doing it fast, but I'm managing 10 miles. And I start looking around going, this isn't so bad. October rolls around, and now the Army 10-mile team has a problem. Somebody has shin splints. They can't go to Washington, D.C. for the Army 10-mile run. Who's been training with the team the entire time? Hey Matt, are you sure you don't want to do this Army 10-mile run? The trip's paid for, right? The hotel room's paid for, right? The tickets are paid for. Why wouldn't I do this? Now that I can run the 10 miles, of course I'll do it. This was before it started pouring rain outside the Pentagon the morning of the event. So as we stand in line, shivering with 20,000 other racers, waiting for the cannon to go off, I started wondering, what was the impact of that little step? That one small step. The cannon goes off and I start my run. Hey, look, Arlington Cemetery, the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument. We start to run up the Smithsonian, and a mountain runs by me. No, I'm not kidding. He's a soldier from the 10th Mountain Division. He's 6'5", 240 pounds, full Army Ranger, and he's running by me. Here's the worst part. I'm wearing running shorts and a tank top. He is in full Army winter gear. He has on the white parka pants, the white parka shirt, the white parka jacket, 2 snowshoes on his back, and a white Kevlar helmet. And he's running it in snow boots. He blasts by me at mile 6. I have 4 miles to go. Have you ever found yourself in the position where you need a little push? Or maybe you need somebody to provide you with that extra motivation to go just a little bit faster? Maybe it was the machismo talking. But inside my head, I went, oh, no way! And sprinted to get in front of him. And then for the next 4 miles, I basically did this. To get to the finish line. I cross the finish line, and I find a storm drain. Why a storm drain? The soldier walks up behind me and actually pats me on the shoulder. He realized that I'd not only gone from behind him to in front of him, but I'd stayed in front of him the entire time. Good run, his only words. Later in the day, there's a big celebration, a massive event for everybody that finishes the Army 10-miler. The person that wins it usually runs it in 46 minutes. I didn't make that time. But by beating the guy, I ran it in 1 hour and 5 minutes. I even placed for the age 18 to 21 bracket. It was 3rd place, women's division. When they made the announcement, they announced it by number, not by name, thank God. Ages 18 to 23, women's division, number 2774. I have a banana in my hand and a bagel in the other, and I'm going 2774. Why does that sound familiar to me? I better take this off. There's still a trophy at Syracuse University in the case for young Angela Townsend, who I ran for 3rd place. Why do I share this event with you today? How many of you are still standing at the starting line, shivering, waiting for the cannon? How many of you are terrified of taking that one little step, even if it's to the side? Take that step. You never know where it's going to take you. Thank you very much.